Welcome to today's episode of
Behind the Cardboard.
I'm still working with that. I really don't know what I'm going to do with that. So sorry. Patience, please. Today we're looking at a wireless microphone which has already been removed from the box, but it's still in a box. So it does actually qualify. It's just the mystery is not there. Anyway, this is a wireless microphone. It is a high-res audio microphone. This is very similar to the microphone or a microphone of the same character that we unboxed in a previous episode. So that is actually the microphone that I'm using today for this video. But let's look inside of this one and see how it compares, or just basically what's in the box. So let's rip off that plastic and go from there. All right, so again, if you read that, I'll tell you exactly what that says. It says wireless microphone. It does, I'm pretty sure. And here's some information on the back about plug and play. And as I understand, this will work for both your Android and Apple products. So that's a good thing. And here we go. All right, so let's get to this first. What's in this bag? Now it's very tightly packaged in here. Odd. Anyways, very well packaged. And look at this. This is a pretty good sized case. Digital display of which, ooh, now look what we have here. Pulling these out. And this is, so here you go. This one is for an Apple product, as you can see by the connector. Put that back in there. These are magnetically held into place, I believe. And then there's that also familiar USB-C for your Android phone. So these plug right into that slot. Now, is that right? I hold that upside down. All right, and then here is your mic, and this one comes with two. And this is not only a carrying case, but this is also a charger. And how do I know that? There's your charging port right there. All right, so mic. Let's see how that clasp. Pretty tight. All right. Put that back in there for now. Got the other one. Okay. Nice. All right, so this one probably is going to need to be charged because I don't see anything, and I'm assuming that's a digital readout, which is going to give you the percentage. And sorry for the glare. We're using some new lighting, and will be the last time we use that lighting. All right, let's see how we get this little bugger open. Here we go. Any guesses? Any guesses? Come on. Ooh. All right. We have some, it looks like some caterpillars. So they sent us some caterpillars. Really nice caterpillars too, by the way. All right. These would be, I have to dig back into the other. Now this was a surprise. I was not anticipating that. So, all right. Let's pull out one of the mics and see how this fits onto the mic. Like this. And it just snaps into place. And there is your full mic with a pretty fancy hairdo. Anyway, that's going to catch all the spittle and splatter that you may encounter during a video and audio session. So pretty cool. All right, so I like that. That's quite a nice little addition. That's the first mic I've ever owned that's had this protective cover on it. Let's see what else is in here. Well, first thing was a surprise. Okay. This isn't a surprise. Okay, here's your 5 inches of, throw it in a drawer with the rest of your useless cords. All right. And then we have another one to fit the second mic. So there you go. All right, well, that is it. I'm not going to assemble it back in, but that is what is in the box. And it is our wireless microphone. I would love to tell you what company it is, but I'm sorry, I just don't read that I just don't read that, whatever that is. Now, and by the way, just one last thing. This does come with instructions. Obviously, we're looking for something in another language. Let's flip it over. Come on. Here we go. And yes, for you English speakers out there, boy, could they make that font any smaller? Oh my gosh. All right, there you have it. Hope this video helped. And if you like this product, we'll have a link down below for you to pursue that link. And until next time, enjoy.